Good morning and welcome to class here at the Dome Home in beautiful Baja. Take a moment to come seated in a comfortable position. Once you're there, close your eyes down and lick your lips and swallow. Feel the body here in this moment. Start to bring your awareness to your breathing. As you breathe, slowly start to feel the inner body expand. With each round of breath, feel that expansive quality in the sides of the body, through the spine, through the front and the back of the heart space. Feel yourself growing taller, rooting down and simultaneously expanding up to the sky. Good. Check in with the body, scan through from the crown of the head down to the toes. What's going on for you today? Anything coming up physically or emotionally that you can just bring some awareness to, this loving awareness, acknowledging where we're at now, and starting to tap into the tools that help us to transmute and move through any stuck energies that may be present right now. Slowly begin to open your eyes, acknowledging the space around you wherever you are. Focus on something beautiful that can make you smile. Inhale, let's reach the arms up overhead. Feel yourself growing taller. Exhale, release the left hand down, open through the right side body. Inhale, lifting up and over to the right side. So let's move like this with our breath. Inhaling, rising up, plant the opposite hand. Press through the hand. See yourself seated equally between both feet, both legs, and open the side body. Move with your breath. One more time, each side. Good. And inhale, rise back up. Release the arms down. Come onto your hands and knees. Spread your fingertips. Look at your wrists. Make sure they're underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Let's start to take this barrel kind of movement with our torso in a clockwise direction to start. So rounding up to the sky, to the left, over to the right. Find this fluid, spiraling motion, slowly waking up the spine. You can bring a little bend into the elbows. Feel your fingers really gripping the mat. Feel a gentle inner hug of the thighs. Take that spiral movement in the opposite direction, going against time, counterclockwise. Keep inviting the breath in and out through the nose. Good. hips, and then find a neutral spine. Slowly start to rotate the fingers to face back towards the knees. You can take one at a time or both. Palms are facing down. Really spread the fingers, opening up through the wrists. We'll start to move through a few rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, the belly drops and your heart pulls through the gate of the arms. Look up, feel the sit bones widening back behind you. Exhale, press down and round through the spine, tucking the chin in. Move with your breath. Feel this movement, intuitively touching into yourself to see what you need today, whether it's slow motion or a little bit faster. Really tapping into this quality of nurturing ourselves within each pose. And so that nurturing energy is always going to be different for what we need. So listen to what you need. How can you best look after yourself? A few more breaths, a few more rounds. Good. Inhale, find a flat back and release the hands. Spread the fingertips and flip your right palm to face up, fingers towards your knees. And just take a moment there, squeezing the fists together and releasing the hand. And then other side. Beautiful. Spread the fingers, shoulders over top of wrists. Tuck the right toes under and pick up the left knee. And we're going to start to take some circles like this fire hydrant pose. Getting a sense of that left hip and the intricate workings. Take the movement in the opposite direction. So good. And then press those toes back behind you like in a long runner's lunge. And then your right toes are going to come back behind you like a kickstand. And you're going to come to the long edge of your mat. This modified side angle pose. Reach the left arm up and over. And just take a few rounds with that arm circulating up and over past the ear. Palm faces down. Then the pinkies draw the line back behind you and up and over. Good, and then send the hand overhead, palm is down. Start to send the weight into that hand and pick up that left foot. Breathe. Modified side plank. Feel yourself stretching in all directions. And exhale, release, hands and foot down. Press through those back toes. Feel a nice opening through the back left leg. Other side. Left toes tucked under. Take that right knee out to the side. Fire hydrant circles. Waking up the hip flexors. Helping to get that nice lubrication going. Movement is so key to keep everything in the body healthy and happy. Let's keep moving, keep breathing. Opposite direction. Take the circles back, out to the side. Like to flex the back foot, keep it super engaged. Lots of awareness of how the body's moving. Good. Press those toes back behind you. Kickstand the left foot back behind you, and you'll see yourself coming on the long edge of the mat. Inhale, reach the right arm up and over, palm down. Pinky draws a line back to the back edge of the mat and up and over. Opening up through the shoulder. Breathe as you move. And inhale, lift it up and over, palm faces down, long line of energy, pick up the right foot, flex the foot, feel some strength here. Think about your shoulder blades drawing down along the back and gently hugging towards one another. Good, and place the hand and the foot down, press through that right heel, nice opening there. Good, and then rise up into your down dog. Right away, I like to see your heels lift, your knees bent. Send your sit bones up to the sky. Spread your fingers. Inhale, expansive breath. Exhale. Notice where your head is at. A lot of the time we love to look back behind us, back into the past. And so instead, let's start to send some intentional energy into creating our future. Bring your head in between your shoulders, your ears right towards your armpits. And almost like you're trying to look slightly forward, but somewhere in between, finding that present space, present moment. Keep lifting the sit bones up if you'd like, pedaling it out, bending one knee and straightening the other, walking your dog out. Keep spreading the fingers, feel that lots of engagement through the hands. Good, and then look forward and we'll step to the outsides of our hands into a Malasana squat. So if you need to come up onto your toes or take a little bit of wiggly movements here to wake up, please do that. Good. And find your feet fully planted down. And nuzzle that right arm into the right knee and open up the left side. Good. And opposite sides. Beautiful. Release both hands down. Bring your feet closer together. Heel toe them in. Bring two fists in between the feet. This is your hip width distance. Spread the toes. Try to pull the pinkies towards the heels. Bend the knees. Rest the belly on the thighs and fold forward. Feel the vertebra wanting to lengthen and create more space between each one. Breathe all the way from the tailbone over the spine down to the head. Feel that like water washing over you each inhale and exhalation. Feel the inner thighs try to squeeze together. And instead of trying to straighten the legs, just focus on keeping the belly to thigh connection and trying to lift the sit bones up to the sky. Shake up the head if you'd like, one way and then the other. Good. And then bend the knees and slowly roll all the way up to standing. Find yourself a mountain pose. Spread the toes. Pull up on your inner arches. Feel the connection between earth and sky and ether all around you. Close your eyes down, spread your fingers. Just feel this strong, steady mountain pose, rooted in this stillness and strength. Beautiful. Slowly open the eyes. And then we'll begin to walk to the long edge of your mat. Bring your heels on that edge and start to come into goddess pose. So opening the toes out to the sides and the heels come in. I like to bring my hands to the inner thighs and slowly start to just wiggle my way deeper into the pose. Spreading the toes. And sitting the bum down and feeling nice long spine. The heart is lifted. Good. Inhale. And then exhale. Let that left shoulder drop down and gently twist to the right. Inhale back through center. Exhale. Right shoulder down. Twist to the left. And again, inhale, lengthen through center. Exhale, opposite direction. Inhale, exhale, twist, other way. Good. Inhale, rise all the way up. Release the arms from the thighs and bring your hands and arms into cactus arms. Spread the fingers. Draw the shoulder blades down along the back. Feel spaciousness through the heart center. Lift and spread the toes again, re-engaging the feet. Maybe pick up the left heel. Good, and then the right. Feeling a little bit of inner thigh work. Keep switching side to side. Yes, you can. Good. Inhale, stand tall. Lock the thumbs together in place. Open up the heart. Lift up. Reach the gaze up. Good. Exhale, release the hands to the lower back. And draw your toes now in and your heels slightly out, as pigeon-toed. And just press on your sacrum, your lower back, the bony part. Press that forward. Open through the hips a bit. Draw the shoulder blades down along the back. Good. Keeping the hands there, we'll slowly start to tilt forward, bringing our bum behind us, folding into this wide-legged forward fold. Release the hands down. Feel free to bring a little bend to the knees to begin. Lift and spread the toes. Inhale, full expansive breath, fullness of the inner body. And then exhale, hug the inner thighs, ground through the outside edges of the feet. Feel the tailbone lifting up to the sky. And eventually we walk ourselves further back behind, in between the legs. Good. Slowly walk your hands over to the left side, folding over that leg. If you have a tendency to like to lock out the knees and hyperextend, bring a little bend into the knees and keep them there the whole time with engagement, with the spread toes, with the inner thighs magnetizing towards one another. That hugging energy, slowly release and walk your hands to the right side. Beautiful, and then release. Walk the hands back out through center, walk them far in front of you, and drop your knees down. Coming into a frog pose, open up your knees and your feet nice and wide. The feet and the ankles are wider than the knees. And then just rock back and forth. Forward is a little bit less intense, maybe a bit of a different stretch, and back is going deeper into the hips. So just do that a few times, gently rocking back and forth. Good. And if you want, either come down onto some pillows or blocks or right onto your elbows. Maybe walk the knees a little bit wider. Let's take 5 full breaths, fully letting go through the hips. Let them melt down. The hips can hold a lot for us. A lot of emotional energy can get stuck there. So whatever's coming up for you, bring that loving awareness in. Bring the breath in. Ask where you can let go more. What can now be released? Something that you no longer need to hold on to. Let it go. Beautiful. And slowly start to lift back up onto your hands, and then bring your toes in towards each other and draw your knees in. Bring your arms in front of you, and we're going to do a down dog off the mat. Tuck your toes under, lift your sit bones up, and let your head come in between your forearms. Think about spreading the fingers and rotating the armpits in towards the ears. Stick your bum up to the sky. Feel that long spine, nice low back curve. Wiggle your tail up to the sky. And look forward and step up and find yourself in a forward fold. Tuck your chin in, bend your knees, and roll all the way up to standing. Roll your shoulders up towards the ears and down along the back. Palms face forward. Close the eyes down. Notice the shifts in energy. Notice the heart beating. Feel the breath full, flowing in and out of the body.